Those of you graduating today, pay attention to me. This is the message you will preach to your generation. And when you preach this message, these are the implications that are born by reason of the message. And while you are yet preaching it, these are the expectations that God has of you. It's called the way of the cross. You know, the message of the cross is the greatest hub of apostolic doctrine. A man is not an apostolic voice except as the message of the cross is at the center of his teachings. 1 Corinthians 1:18. It said, for the preaching of the cross, this is Paul talking, to them that perish is foolishness. It said, but unto us who are saved, it is the power of God. The preaching of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. He said, but to us who are saved, this is God's power. So if you are looking for God's power, go to the cross. That's where the highest demonstration of the power was demonstrated, was wrath, the death, then the resurrection. In verse 23 of this scripture, Paul further reiterated. He said, but we preach Christ and him crucified. Unto the Jews, a stumbling block. Unto the Greek, foolishness. There are those who are looking for mysticism. So if you are not saying something that is mystical, you can't bless them. And there are those who are scholar. If you are not talking with oratorial prowess, if you are not talking with human wisdom, you can't bless them. Paul said, to those who look for mysticism outside the cross, he says it's a stumbling block. To the scholars, it's foolishness. He said, but unto us, which are called, both Jews and Greek, he said Christ, that's the message of crucifixion, is the power of God and is the wisdom of God. Chapter 2 from verse 1 to 4, same emphasis, reiterated. Brethren, when I came unto you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of God. He said, for I determined to know, not to know anything among you, save Jesus Christ and him crucified. Next verse. And I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. Verse 4. It said, my preaching and my teaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom. It said, but in the demonstration of the Spirit and power. So when your emphasis is Christ crucified, your message becomes a demonstration of Spirit and power. You can be talking, the deaf ears will open. You'll be talking, drug addicts will be transformed. You'll be talking, the blind will see. Tumors will vanish because your speech and your preaching becomes the demonstration of Spirit and power. This is the hub of apostolic doctrine. Galatians chapter 3 from verse 1 to 4. Every apostle preached the cross. Oh, foolish Galatians. If who has bewitched you that you should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Jesus Christ had been evidently set forth, crucified amongst you. That means when Paul preached, it looks like a portrait of Jesus crucified. That was the detail of his communication. And Paul was not the only one preaching it. Even Peter preached the cross. 1 Peter 4 verse 1. He even went deeper into the application. He said, for as much then as Christ has suffered for us in the flesh, he said, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. He said, for he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sinning. The cross and its application. So if you don't know the message of the cross, you will not see the implication of that message, and you will not even know what God expects of you.
I strongly believe that you are blessed by our content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest video, and also subscribe, like and share with your friends and relatives so that they can watch and be blessed also. Thank you. See you on our next video.